This is the Milo Beasley Show. This is the Milo Beasley Show. There's only one thing you need to know. This is the Milo Beasley Show. And now, here's your host, Milo Beasley.
And welcome to the Milo Beasley Show, episode number 188. My guest here
Well, hold on a second. You've gotten 188 different people on this shit show.
Well, I mean, probably about 160 different people. We've had a couple repeat guests.
That's great.
180 people before I'm
just going to cut you off here. So here's the deal. This guy came up to me. He, on his hands and knees, he begged. He said, MJF, I need a guest. I need not just any guest. I need a superstar. And I looked at him. I said, do you have $500? And he said, not on me. And then I said, that's great. I don't need to do your show. Long story short, he called up the bank. I'm here. I'm not happy about it, but I'm doing it because, you know, that's what I do. I'm a professional. So here's the thing. I have two rules here. Don't make eye contact with me. That's rule number one. Rule number two is if you ask me a question, it better be a good one or I'm going to leave.
Okay.
All right, let's start this bad boy up.
I guess you've already introduced yourself, MJF.
Right. Rule number one. Yeah, it is Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF, the man who is literally everywhere, the man who's only been wrestling for 2 years, the man who is better than you, and you know it.
I do know it. That's why I'm not wrestling anymore. I saw you, decided no more wrestling. How can I be better than that?
It's impossible.
When you were a young child, did you wear Burberry diapers?
What other diapers are there on the market?
I don't like Pampers and stuff like that.
I'm sorry, what?
Like Pampers and Huggies.
Rule number one. Rule number one.
Pampers, Huggies.
Yeah. No, I'm not aware of those. But no, I grew up Burberry sheets, Burberry bed sheets, Burberry diapers, and Burberry wallpaper, actually.
Burberry wallpaper?
Yes. I know that most poor people are imagining that this isn't real, but it's 100% real. You're just too poor to know. See, when you're a 1%er, you can buy stuff like this.
I thought a 1% isn't that like a gang? Like
Excuse me?
The Outlaws?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't believe in gangs.
Okay.
I don't believe in violence, actually. I think violence is a horrible thing.
Right, which is why you're a wrestler and not a fighter, correct?
Excuse me?
You're a professional wrestler?
Yeah, it's a professional fight. There's a difference here.
Right.
I'm a professional. I'm a businessman. I do this to make money. I don't do this out of spite or out of anger or fear or bloodlust. I do it because I enjoy making money, and I happen to be very, very good at professional wrestling.
You are good at it.
The best, actually.
Where did you grow? This is really weird not being able to make eye contact with the...
If I take off rule number one, which I can,
okay,
but then you will owe me another crisp $500.
All right, I don't have that, so we'll look at you. So where did you grow up at?
So I grew up in Plainview, Long Island, New York. It's quite an affluent part of New York. Not a lot of rough parts growing up. I grew up with two loving parents, two beautiful, loving sisters, great siblings when I was growing up. Taught me a lot. Oh, my microphone's going a little screwy. My childhood was perfect. I had what I needed. I had what I wanted. I had what I craved. I was an All-American middle linebacker and actually an All-American choir. People might not know that. I pretty much had it all, got it all, did it all.
Were you oldest, middle, or youngest?
Oh, I was the baby of the family.
You were the baby of the family.
Yes, I was. Yes.
So you always got your way then.
Right.
I mean, that would have happened regardless.
I think you took the words right out of my mouth, bud. Yeah. I might revoke those no eye contact clauses if you keep it up.
When you were the baby and you were growing up, getting into those teenager years, did you hit on any of your older sister's friends?
Did I hit on them or did I sleep with them? It's two completely different things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you sleep with them?
They don't need to know that.
Okay. Then I'm going to assume that you hit on them.
Sure.
Yeah, so you like the older ladies then?
I like them all. You know, as long as they're above the legal age limit. See,
yes.
There's a lot of people that don't seem to understand that. But it's the legal age, I believe now in the U.S. is 19, right?
Is it? I don't know. I wouldn't need to know.
And I'm 21.
Holy crap, you're only 21?
Well, yeah. I know some people that confuses some people because I'm so amazing at what I do at such a young age, such a short period of time.
You've done so much in such a short period of time that I can't believe.
Yeah, I actually happen, just in case you don't know, I happen to work for every single top independent company in the U.S., with the exception of one or two. Both of them are in California. I work top companies in Canada, and I have been across The Pond. I've done 2 tours of the UK, and I have been doing this for precisely 2 years, 6 months.
So what is your, when you went to the UK, what was your, who did you work for out there?
I worked for a promotion called LDN Wrestling.
Did you get a chance to go and do all the tourist sightseeing stuff?
Well, I had already visited there when I was 6. My family allowed me to get on a private jet and see everything myself. Because I believe, just so the kids know, I think it's important for you to venture out and, you know, experience life. You know, I went to Amsterdam when I was 8, and I really grew up. I became an adult that day. Yeah, travel's important, especially if you can do so, even though most people like you can't. I mean, have you ever been outside of America?
I have actually.
What? Okay, where at?
I've actually wrestled in Japan twice.
Okay.
Yeah, that's as far as I've wrestled.
What promotion?
Big Japan and 0-1.
Okay, so how much money did you pay them to book you?
A lot.
Okay, fair. $500?
No, that was already allotted to you.
Fair. Fair.
When I first started this thing,
Sure.
this concept, I knew I'd have to put that away.
Fantastic.
So, a thing we like to do on the Milo Beasley Show is called the Top 5.
Top 5?
We're asking a random question.
Surprised you can count that high, but go on.
I can. So, you like to travel. Top 5 places that MJF has never been but would like to travel to.
No.
No, you
We're
don't
gonna have to come up with a different top 5.
Okay.
I've been everywhere I've wanted to be.
You've been everywhere. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Top 5 athletes, professional athletes that you would just like to slap across the face.
I already have.
That
can't do this one either.
Okay. Top 5 celebrity crushes.
What's the point of crushing on them if you've been with them?
Okay. We're running out of top 5 questions.
Yeah, we're also running out of time here, so
Yeah.
TikTok.
Top 5.
Yeah.
Top 5.
There's this bald guy smiling at me off camera. Can we do something about that?
Top 5 things you would like to do to that bald guy smiling off camera.
Number 1, I think I'd like to kick him in the ding dong.
Okay, that's
1.
That's a good one.
2, I'd like to gouge his right eyeball out.
The right one.
3 would be I'd like to gouge his left eyeball out.
Okay.
See what I did there?
No, he doesn't have it anymore.
4, I'd like to rip his nose off. And
I'm picturing this.
okay, and great. And 5, I would like to spit in his mother's mouth.
Okay. I think that's going to do it for the Milo Beasley Show.
Fantastic. My name is Maxwell Jacob Friedman. I'm better than you and you know it. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at @the_MJF. This is Milo Beasley. You don't want to follow him anywhere. Ta-ta.
Bye.
And here we go.
All right.
The flour do-si-do. Buttermilk biscuits. Good. Have you never heard Sir Mr. Lot's buttermilk biscuits?
No.